Hello there Aries, this is your collective love reading. It's going to run from the 22nd of May right the way up until the beginning of July. It's for a really long period because I went through a spell where I just wasn't able to do recordings. I had a problem with my phone and I just wasn't connecting with the cards. But anyway, we're now cleansed, underway, a few Reiki treatments. Just nudge you forward there to the recent past. Yeah, a few Reiki treatments. So what I'm going to do is just give you cards an extra little bit of a shuffle. Just before we go any further, guys, if you could click that subscribe button for me, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. Just helps build the channel and in the long run help me help you. So what we've got here in the recent past, High Priestess, Magician and the Five of Cups. Could be that somebody's been trying to get their own way. Possibly someone's gone quiet on somebody. Maybe somebody's been dabbling in a little bit of witchcraft. We'll have a delve into that, see where it goes. But there's some type of regret here. Something has not gone to plan. I'm sensing a withdrawal. And then I wanted to regain power, possibly behind the scenes. Now with this being the recent past, guys, this can take you right the way back until the beginning of April. I tend to give 6 weeks either way. So 6 weeks from the 22nd of May, let's just say the beginning of April. Some of you may not even have reached this part of the reading yet because we're all on different timelines. So you may not even get there until, I'd say, the beginning of August. Something like that. So let's have a delve. What have we got, please, Spirit, on the High Priestess card coming into the recent past? Pisces energy, the Sun. Wowzer. Okay. And Seven of Pentacles. That's in the upright. I was going to say in reverse then, but no, it's in the upright. And for this Five of Cups, I've got the Nine of Swords. Mega regret there. On repeat, whatever it is that's going through that person's mind, it is on repeat. Absolutely. The regret. And I'm not getting a vibe as well, though, that it's regret completely towards another person's what they've done to them. I think it's what they've done for them and the impact it's had on themselves. Maybe they've tried too hard with somebody, or they don't know how they're going to get out of something. Because the impression I'm getting with this guy here is that he, or it could be a female, is that he or they are being quiet and deep in thought. And I don't know whether, I'm just getting a vibe that somebody's not saying something at the moment. They're just thinking it a lot and how they're going to put it into action. It's like with this Magician. There's a power there. There's that inner knowing with the High Priestess. There's a very strong spiritual vibe here. Could be that some of you are dealing in witchcraft, working off the cycles. Summer solstice is coming up soon, so that may be why the Sun card is there. This is interesting. Let me just try and get another one for you on that Sun card. Is Leo energy, the Sun card. Could be that this High Priestess has elevated spiritually, so it's someone who's already spiritual anyway, but she's elevated to the next level spiritually. There's a massive cleansing process going on here, but there's still a holding on to something. Yeah, there's still a wanting to let go. And I've got a feeling there's been a dabbling in some type of witchcraft for some of you. And you're looking at what possible spells may have worked before. And what you can take forward with you to work with you now, because you're trying to get rid of this stress or whatever it is that's worked over here. Alternatively, I feel there's some of you that have bit your tongue for long enough and you know this person, I feel, who is being warned or trying to provoke you, trying to control you, to get a response out of you. But you just know what this person is like, somebody that you're involved with, and they're trying to get their own way and they're realising it's not working, or it's not working how it should have done. So they're having to take stock, they're looking back, they're thinking, what has worked before of how I could get my own way and how can I move forward? Tell me to pull another card with that. because someone's changed their strategy here, and it's thrown whoever it is that you're involved with, apologies for the croaky throat. There we go. They're trying to move forward towards the success, or it could be they know it's going to be challenging, or it could possibly be that there's distance that's come between the both of you, and they're trying to bring that gap together. And that's then that stress there in that Five of Cups energy and the Seven of Swords. There's regret for how they've acted, but they're trying to regain the control. But they're also trying to provoke you at the same time. I'm going to get another card for you guys on that Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, I feel that's you, Aries, in the High Priestess energy, and that's some of your energy as well, that you've gone withdrawn, you removed. Not withdrawn in a way as you're lost. I feel you've intentionally done it, and it's created a response at the other end. It may be that you're going through a spiritual process and you're just finding you're not aligning with that person anymore, because you're not gravitating, you're not energetically on the same level. But you're removed, and whilst you're removed, you're deep in thought, you're in a meditative state, you're contemplating. Right, let's move on to this Ten of Swords energy that's over here then. Let's shimmy you over, my lovely individuals. Okay, so it's evident here something's come to an end. More Gemini energy with this Ten of Swords. Have I just said that, or did I think that? I don't know. I'm getting downloads thick and fast here, guys. Okay, so something's come to an end, something's stopped, and this isn't even a mentality of, right, when I get to that point and if they do it again, I'm going to walk away. This is the walked away. This is, you've wiped the hands with them. Now, this is how your party is coming into the reading as of this moment. So it may be not how they feel towards you. This may be what they're experiencing as of this moment. They may be getting that from you, maybe experiencing that from you. You've walked away from them. You're kind of dead and buried. Also as well, it could just be the situation between the both of you that it's just not there anymore. So let's have a delve into this. What do you have, please, Spirit, on this Ten of Swords of how Aries party is coming into the reading? Now remember, guys, this is whoever you're heavily investing your thoughts into as of this moment. Doesn't matter if you're with them or not. It's however the connection is unique to you. Something's been made clear with the Ace of Swords. Someone I'm hearing wants out. Out. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. And a new beginning. There's changes. And the Queen of Pentacles. Let me shimmy you over a little bit. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, typically Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. But if you resonate with the energy, claim it. Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is incredibly nurturing, or it's a nurturing energy. She, but remember, not gender specific. They're practical, but reliable as well. They could be a good friend, good family member, but they're in something for the long-term investment, okay? It's not a kind of dipping in and out friendship. As I said, it's a reliable energy, and they're very capable. Often like to spoil you quite a bit, but whoever this party is, I feel they may have invested, so this could be you. You've invested into them, them into you, but there's going to be changes, or there has been changes, and there's been very swift changes, just to put it out there, with the Knight of Wands that's in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse can be seen as quite a player type energy, doesn't have to be. In the upright anyway, it is a non-committal energy, or can be seen as an impulsive energy. Isn't always very thorough, can be out quite a bit for themselves, but when it's in the reverse, it is quite a heavy player-like energy, or they're not quite thinking before they speak. They could be seeing from an exhaustive perspective. Sorry guys, my phone cut out there. Yeah, this Knight of Wands, they may be looking at something from an exhaustive perspective, maybe being unreasonable, or have high expectations of others in comparison to what they're willing to give themselves. Also as well, though, they may be coming from a perspective of where they're operating highly in their ego, but instead of encouraging those around them or trying to motivate those that are around them, which the Knight of Wands has the ability to be able to do and to get the job done, that actually the behaviour is causing those that are around them or the person that they're involved with to actually judge them instead. Now we'll move on to this 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Doesn't have to be though. The position this is placed in within the spread, this is how your party or whoever it is you're investing your thoughts into, Aries, this is how they feel about you as of this moment. Now Wands is accomplishments, projects, desires, something that you feel passionately towards, but it's an exchange that's gone into willingly. I'm sensing here though stress, as if it's taking me back to that 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Cups that's up at the top there. It's as if they're overwhelmed, something's become too much. Maybe that one of the parties, if it is that this is a third party situation, one of the parties is wanting more from the affair, possibly than the other person is. Now this isn't going to apply to everybody, and it's maybe scaring the other party away. You may already be married and it's gone too far now, it's gone too deep. Well, let's just see. Got the Wheel of Fortune. And the next card out of the deck, or at the bottom of the deck, is the Hangman energy. There is somebody that wants to drop an old way here or make forward movement, definitely with that Wheel of Fortune. But there's fear here, and there's a stalling, I feel, with this Hangman energy, because they don't know how it's going to work out. It's as if there's a different type of dynamic been set up within a relationship. Whoever this party is, this isn't going to be for all of you, but for some of you, whoever it is that they're involved with, somebody has shifted the way that somebody outside of this party has shifted the way that they deal with this party. And whether this 10 of Wands, has been an argument, been an over responsibility, whatever it is, they want to move past it. But whoever it is that this party is involved with, the other person is dealing with it in a different way, and it's throwing this person, and they're really having to think. They're really having to think about what action they're going to take moving forward. They know they want to make progress with you. They don't know how to do it though. Next card out of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. And tell me to take from the middle. Following card, yeah, there we go, 6 of Swords. So there is that forward progress wanting to be made. Going to calmer waters. Making something more balanced. But there's a union here, or someone needing supporting whilst they're making the decisions. Because they're not able to make them on their own, because when they do, they're stalling. Okay, so let's go to this 3 of Swords energy that's in reverse. Where this is placed within the spread, my goodness, this is what's going on in your party's environment as of this moment. That card absolutely shut out while I was explaining, so I'll just put it there. That we're apparently not aware of, or you're not aware of. Okay, so this 3 of Swords in reverse, it's about wanting to let go, or recognising there's heartbreak there, or upset, pain, depression, but it's time to part with it. You might not have parted with it yet, but it's time to. And that's 7 of Wands that's there. It's wanting to part with that. I'm just hearing incessant, persistent mither. Just the criticism and the battle, possibly with the King of Swords. Doesn't have to be with the King of Swords. It could be that the party or one of the parties involved within this environment as of this moment is taking a more strategic and logical approach now, instead of being in their emotions as much and just cutting straight to it. No fluff. The emotions are put to the side. And there we have it, the Death card. I feel the emotions have been put to the side. Scorpio energy, so it is water energy. I feel they've been finished off. The emotions, and this King of Swords energy is now stepping forward. They're sick of the upset now. There's my dog snoring again. They're sick of the upset now. And they're trying to think of how they're going to get out of this mess. What's the mess that they're in, please, Spirit? What's this mess? What's this mess? What's this upset that's going on in their environment? What's the upset? It's that Ten of Wands. Again, 3 times. 3 times you've had it now. There's a wanting to say something here, or I'm feeling a suffocating around the neck. This wouldn't surprise me if it's an imposing family member between a couple. And it's wearing them down. It really is. What else have we got on this Ten of Wands? What's blocking them, please, Spirit? What's blocking Aries' party with this Ten of Wands? The Hierophant. Is it a marriage? Or someone is waiting for whoever it is that has done the wrong to do the right thing, and it's not happening yet. What have we got on this Hierophant energy, please, Spirit? Right, so I feel we've got 2 storylines going on here. I feel we've got an imposing family member, and for some of you I feel like we have a third party situation set up here. With the imposing family member, I feel like there should be an offering of an apology or some type of gesture of some kind, and they're not coming forward with it. And it's to do with a marriage. And the Hierophant card here as well is, I also think those that might be in an affair, or for some of you, you're waiting for the marriage to be dropped. Well, that's what you've been promised. And there's the 7 of Swords. Something that's being revealed, something's not being made out how it actually is. There's some dishonesty here somewhere. Now, it can get a bit of a bad rap, the 7 of Swords, because it can be, yeah, dishonesty. Yeah, it can be, but it can also be coming from the perspective where somebody's not telling you everything because they're trying to protect you, because they don't think there's parts of a story that you need to know as of this moment. So they think, well, I'll just tell you a little bit because you don't need to know the other bit until all the messes has gone by, in kind of a, they're trying to protect you type of manner. But I'm just not getting that here. There's 3 people, if you look at this card, that is in this card, that's at the bottom there, all being underpinned by those swords. And I don't feel it's until somebody does the right thing that any of those 3 people can move on. That Wheel of Fortune that's over there, I don't feel that Wheel of Fortune, even though it's forever moving, I don't feel it'll move, that Hangman energy, until someone does the right thing. I just don't think it will. Someone is stalling here, and there's worry, an excess of worry. Let's have a look at this 7 of Cups. That's in reverse. There goes my dog again. Okay, so this is what your party told me to change deck. This is what they'd like from the connection with you as of this moment, Aries. Okay. They want to let go of the, I'm hearing dysfunctional energy. It's got someone's head messed up here. That could be mental health. Could be someone's delusional, which, yep, can be related to mental health. Can be somebody that's just got their head in the clouds anyway, and they're not seeing something really for what it is, and they're saying it's time to let it go now. If it is that you are involved with somebody and it's a third party connection, it may be that the party you're involved with is now wanting to say to you that it's not realistic what you're suggesting here. You're kind of in a bit of cuckoo land, and it's time for us to let this devil energy, the affair, or whatever the exchange was that you was involved in, go. It needs to be parted with now. And there's that Three of Swords. And there's a King of Swords. That's in reverse. Okay. A vibe that I'm also getting on this is that somebody is recognising that the head was in the clouds regarding the connection. They want to let go of some type of toxicity. Now, the toxicity may be, that may be a bit of a harsh word. There may just be an unhealthy overhang to it. They may have been obsessed a little bit, or over fantasizing, or just becoming over consumed within the mind. But they're happy to let go of it now with that Three of Swords energy. And that King of Swords, that's in reverse. I don't feel it's that they're going to go silent on you, or that they've gone silent on you. I feel it's that they're not going to pursue something where it's been recognised that it was built on fantasy, possibly unrealistic thoughts, and they're recognising that now. That King of Swords is somebody that pursues, they know exactly what they want, and they're going to get it. They're going to want to be in front, they're going to want to charge, and they're going to delegate. I'm just picking up on someone's energy here. If they're really sitting in deep reflection here, this King of Swords energy, there's possibly emotions there that they don't really want to go into, want to address. That could possibly be why that Three of Swords is in reverse too, because there's a not wanting to acknowledge what's going on or take action. They may feel powerless, and they might not even want to let go of, if it was an affair, let go of this affair, even though it was built on illusion and fantasy. But I'm also getting a feeling of disappointment within themselves, and a bit of embarrassment as well. Okay, so this Ten of Cups, that's in reverse. This is what Spirit though is suggesting you work on energetically to help yourselves move forward or elevate higher in your best interest. Remember guys, it is just guidance. Okay, Ten of Cups in reverse. This can be about psychological problems, suffering, doubts, loss of identity, disharmony within the home. But what else have you got on this, please, Spirit? What else have you got on this Ten of Cups to help Aries gain balance? Page of Cups. And again, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody needs to apologise here. There's an apology. I feel it may be some of you guys, Aries. There needs to be some type of offering to help things move forward. Yeah, to help there be a rebirth, a new beginning. If it is that there's a couple of you involved, maybe it's a mum or a father and they're getting involved in yours and your partner's relationship. Maybe it might now be about you offering that cup, you asserting yourself and putting yourself in a position with your partner to think, How are we going to get around this situation to protect me and you without anyone else outside of this household impacting us, to help us move forward, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and to help us go in a new direction with the Empress energy. Because this Seven of Cups, that's in reverse. If the third party is an affair, it might not be about this Page of Cups, which can be yourself, putting yourself forward, implementing that change, as if to say, we can't really continue with this, starting a new beginning, in whichever direction that is, that's in your best interest, and discussing what the relationship, if you want to call it, the interaction, the engagement, whatever it was between yourselves, if it was a third party relationship, what it actually was, coming to some understanding about it, and then moving on. This Page of Cups though, I feel that's about you being assertive, I do, and it'll move you forward, and it'll create that new beginning, or help you elevate and move away from this unbalanced, overwhelmed, possibly scattered or fantasy-like way of thinking. It'll bring you back down and ground you again, and help you be able to make a decision and move the right way forward. I really do. But this is about bringing yourself back into balance, keeping yourself grounded, and just concentrating on taking yourself forward, keeping yourself on an even keel. And it'll bring everything back into the upright again. Especially that Ten of Cups energy. Oh, I hope it's been of help, Aries. And yeah, over and out. Bye.